Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So today, we're gonna do a marathon for our dear subscriber Lee. Thank you so much for requesting this marathon. It's Lee's Elvis Costello Extravaganza. So yeah, we love it, man. We're so ready. I've done some Elvis Costello. I think just like one or two.
I haven't.
So, but he's very loved among everyone pretty much. I did make a mistake because I compared Elvis Costello. Oh, is that Burt Bacharach?
Yes.
I compared him with what was that comparison that I made?
Was I in the video?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
No, you don't. But I think I even told you about it, but it's not that important. But yeah, I did make a comparison that was not too close. Yeah. And I mean, all the Elvis fans were like, hey, come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do understand. But I'm super excited.
Me too. I just right now on Spotify took a look at Elvis Costello's like profile or whatever, and I didn't recognize any songs. I'm not saying I don't know any, but like to be able to name like, oh, Elvis Costello, I like this song or that song, or I've heard, no idea. So this is awesome because we're going in with a clean slate, and this is obviously a name that I've heard before. I actually went somewhere the other day and someone had a t-shirt that I liked, and then he started talking about Elvis Costello, and I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna listen to some soon. So thank you so much for this, Lee. Thank you for sponsoring this marathon. Very excited about this. Very excited to do this for you and also for us.
Yes.
So thank you, everyone.
And for everyone.
Yes, for watching.
I mean, it's, that's what's going to land on the internet, on the interwebs, to be consumed and loved and, everything.
Yes.
Good stuff. So we're going to start it off with from the Imperial Bedroom album, The Long Honeymoon. Let's see, that is 82.
82. Ooh, nice.
And then
cover.
Punch the Clock, 1983, and it's the song Shipbuilding.
Okay.
I have my glasses on.
Yay.
Painted from Memory, 1998.
Oh, with Burt Bacharach.
Okay, cool. Yes. And that's the title track. And then we're going to do the Delivery Man album, 2004, the song Bedlam.
Bedlam. Very cool.
Awesome. So yeah, thank you so much, Lee. We've had the pleasure of meeting Lee. We've been to Steely Dan concerts together. It's awesome, man.
Yes.
So cool.
A lot of fun.
And well, without further ado, let's get into it.
Let's do it. Here we go. The Long Honeymoon is the opening track of the marathon.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go. Took me to Paris right away.
All the bedroom lights go out as the neighborhood gets quiet. Everything in heaven and earth is almost right. But there's a wife who's wondering where a husband could be tonight. And when the phone rang only once, she took a dreadful fright. Little things just seem to undermine her confidence in him. He was late this time last week. Who can she turn to when the chance of coincidence is slim? 'Cause the baby isn't old enough to speak. It's been a long honeymoon. She thought too late and spoke too soon. There's no money back guarantee on future happiness. There's been a long honeymoon. If it's out on a date, then a life's enrolled. never thought a love could ever be as strong as this.
All right. Wow, I love the guitar tone.
Me too. It sounds like James Bondy.
Yeah, that
you know?
that part totally.
Yeah.
You know what style of music this is?
What?
It's a tango.
Oh, I could feel it, and that's why I was like,
duck, duck, dum, duck, duck. It has that Latin feel, but it's a
Yes.
tango. But I love the way he sings, and it's very those chords, very very
complex.
yeah. And then, but I loved how it kind of like resolved into this ba-da-dum, bum,
And then the
bum,
accordion and the.
Yes. But yeah, obviously at the beginning of the song, that accordion, that it takes you right away to like Europe, like
Yes.
France or
Yes.
Venice or stuff.
I mean,
like
the
that.
lyrics are kind of sad a little bit, but the song itself is very,
Yeah,
very good. I'm absolutely going to be listening to this
I'm
again.
loving his voice very much.
Me too.
Very much.
Me too. Very elegant.
Very,
and
and cool. He sounds
Yes.
like a young Frank Sinatra or something.
Yes. And I like the feel of it, like that it feels classic and vintage.
It does. It
you know?
does. Yeah.
So I really, really like it.
Yeah,
I'm
let's go back
excited.
to the Imperial Bedroom. Here we go.
The Long Honeymoon.
But the album.
From the-
Yeah, I know. That harmonic.
All the movies and the papers feature the murders of lonely women. If it isn't in by 10, she'll call up her best friend. Why doesn't he come home? Why does her friend's phone keep on ringing? Maybe she should just pretend. There's been a long honeymoon. She thought too late and spoke too soon. There's no money back guarantee on future happiness. There's been a long honeymoon. If it's out on a date, then her life's in ruins. She never thought love could ever be as strong as this. 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 Be as strong as this.
Wow. So I take it back, the Frank Sinatra comparison, because Frank Sinatra
that's
is
what
so
you-
much more low. He's
Yeah.
very, you know, he's like,
yeah. But he does have that classic vintage voice.
What I meant is, I think not the voice itself, but the feeling. Exactly what you said. That
Yes.
vintagey, classy, like when you hear Sinatra, it's like, oh man.
Yes.
Just whisper in my ear, you know. But this is like the same kind of like, it's not the same voice, not at all. It's very different registers, but just like you said, the feeling of the voice
Yes.
feels very polished. Like I would compare him more to my God, where is that? Kurt Elling.
Oh,
Right?
oh, yeah.
Kurt Elling.
Yes.
Like if you guys know Kurt Elling, maybe, you know, I don't want to, you know, we do these comparisons because that's the only thing that we can hang on to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to say one is better than the other, not at all. It's just
with what we know and what we have heard. But
available.
this song, I mean, we didn't even mention that it has The Attractions in it. So it's Elvis Costello and The Attractions. So I thought I would mention that.
Right, yeah.
But
and so does the next song.
Yeah, it did give me that, like I said, the Bond feel, but it also like a little bit with that guitar, like a Kill Bill kind of like
an Ennio Morricone.
Yes,
vibe. Yeah.
yes. Very, very cool track.
I love that you say the Kill Bill vibe, because I don't know, maybe the musicians who... I'm about to do a James Bond marathon. I'm so excited.
I know.
I can't believe it. That was such a cool request, but because they're all... Remember when we watched the documentary and we didn't finish it, but it was such a huge thing to be the singer of a Bond song every time a Bond movie came out.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. I've never seen like any Bond.
I just knew about the theme that was very famous, but that there was a song and that was like the thing to do. You know, that's cool.
But I've never seen any Bond movies.
We started watching Dr. No.
Yeah. But we did want to start like from the beginning.
We wanted to watch them all from Dr. No all the way to, I guess the last one was Time to Die? No Time to Die?
Oh, yeah. Something
because
like A Time to Die.
Every Bond movie has the word die or kill in the title, so it's very confusing. But and we did watch Casino Royale, right?
Oh yeah, we watched Casino Royale, and then Spectre, or which is the one that?
No, we didn't watch Spectre. That's why we didn't understand the last one, because it's like a two-part.
But what was the last one? That's the one I'm talking about.
No Time to Die.
Oh, A Time. Okay.
I think it's No Time to Die.
Okay.
I don't know.
So yeah, we've seen those two, but anyway, after we watched that documentary, I did want to really go back and watch them all, because I love classic cinema and I love the black and whites and everything.
Turner classic movies,
yes,
baby.
Exactly. All the way.
Okay.
So let's go with Shipbuilding from Punch the Clock, again, Elvis Costello and The Attractions.
Is it worth it? And you into coat and shoes for the wife, and a bicycle on the boy's birthday. It's just a rumor that was spread around town by the women and children. Soon we'll be shipbuilding. The boy said, Dad, they're going to take me to task, but I'll be back by Christmas. It's just a rumor that was spread around town.
Man, he is amazing. He's like a male version of Sade.
Yeah.
Right? It's like that raspy voice. There's so much elegance.
Yes.
Like, in this singing. And also the music. It's like Sting, you know, he only plays with the best.
Yeah. That's
the feeling I get.
Yeah, I agree.
When I look to the west.
Somebody said that someone got killed in for saying that people get killed in the result of this shipbuilding. With all the will in the world, diving for dear life, and we could be diving for pearls.
Wow.
Wow.
again. It's always Shipbuilding. We will be shipbuilding. With all the will in the world, dying for dear life. When we could be diving for pearls. It's always Shipbuilding. We will be shipbuilding. With all the will in the world, diving for dear life.
Wow. That delay.
And we could be diving for pearls. When we could be diving for pearls. When we could be diving for pearls.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow, that straight up reminded me of like Chinatown. But you know, because in Chinatown, guys, if you haven't watched Chinatown, please do yourselves a favor, watch it.
I haven't seen that in years.
It's so good. But the soundtrack has also this trumpet
Yes.
with this amazing delay. And delay plus trumpet equals
Love.
greatness. No, it just sounds sexy. It sounds romantic. And with this voice and just the composition is very jazzy.
Yes,
to it.
of course. And both songs have this amazing piano that I didn't mention in the first one, but really sets that mood of just cool, laid back,
Jazz.
like you said, sensual. Wow. And both different. I mean, the first one
Completely.
was like,
The first one was more like a tango. This was more a tango. This was more just like straight up like a jazz piece.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fan, instant
Me
fan.
too.
You know. But the one that I heard didn't have such an impact. I think Lee took his time to choose the, you know.
Well, I
the
know he's
best.
a big Elvis Costello fan, so I'm sure he wanted us to like be properly.
And he knows us. He knows
greeted.
what we like, and so yeah, really cool. Thank you
for this lead. This is wonderful. It's great to get to know artists through you guys because, I mean, not that we would have never listened to this because never is a strong word, but to go in and do Elvis Costello, like, one day I'm just curious. Okay.
I would have
most
like
popular
never.
song.
I would have never clicked on Elvis Costello. Never.
I've always just been curious because I've heard the name and I just didn't even know what type of music it was. But I had heard the name Elvis Costello, but I don't even know what I thought it was. I just never.
I mean, Elvis Costello, it does throw you off. Costello is a Latin name. So I guess it does. I was like, oh, maybe this is like Latin jazz. Not that I don't like Latin jazz, but it's just like, and then Elvis is a very popular name because of Elvis Presley. But I guess Elvis Costello, I've seen it before, but I've never would have clicked on it or bought a record, I would have been like, you know, so that it's so cool when you discover something that you've never listened to, and then you kind of like have to, and then you're like, oh my God, why did I never listen to this?
And then
It's
these
so good.
songs, like you said, were handpicked carefully, one after the other for some reason. It's not like, oh, this is his greatest hit, but it's not his best work.
No, this is like Lee's greatest hit.
Exactly. So now we're going to do Painted from Memory with Mr. Burt Bacharach. I love to say that name.
Burt Bacharach is basically, he plays the piano. He's not a singer. He's a composer, songwriter. One of the most prominent and most celebrated of the world.
And he just passed away.
So again, I did a Burt Bacharach marathon if you want to watch it. Beautiful. But he didn't sing. There is a scene that we watched together in Austin Powers when he's like, what the world needs now is love, sweet love, da 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 da. And he's actually singing in that movie, in that scene, in Austin Powers.
I
know you don't remember, but I mentioned that in the Burt Bacharach marathon. That's the only time I've seen him sing.
Okay.
And he was already older, and that was back in 1999.
But you didn't know it was Burt Bacharach.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I had never heard the name Burt Bacharach ever before until we started the channel and until you guys like told us about him. And when he passed away, even Lee sent us an email and said like, I'm so sad because he played so much with Elvis Costello and you know, so I know it was a major loss, and I love that you're getting into him, and I just love saying Bacharach. Okay, let's go back to Bacharach. I'm just kidding.
And it's so funny because I had to look it up how to pronounce Bacharach because it's Bach, like Bach, like Johann Sebastian Bach. But then I was like, Bach, and then I looked it up and okay, good. Okay, here we go. Painted from Memory.
Yes.
That's Burt.
Like, ooh.
Such a picture of loveliness. Didn't you notice the resemblance? Doesn't it look like she could speak? Those eyes I tried to capture, they are lost to me now. Forever they smile for someone else. Funny how looks can be deceiving, but she's not easily painted from memory. You'd think that I would know by now. Those eyes I tried to capture, they're lost to me now. Forever they smile for someone else. And so this had to be painted from memory. She is gone, and I must accept it. She is lost. but I can't look away just yet, though she smiles for someone else. Funny now, I can see how looks can be deceiving. Funny now, I can see how looks can be deceiving.
Are you okay there? Are you sure?
Those violins at the end.
I know.
No, it sounds very classical. It sounds very like the music of the 60s, the 50s, because they used to sing and have this orchestra in the back. But did you hear the bass? The bass was...
Oh, no, I didn't.
Were you focusing more on the lyrics?
I was focusing on
The beauty.
yes, the beauty of everything.
Yeah.
The orchestra obviously was calling out to me, and that specifically, that it just sounded so...
It sounded like a score. almost.
Yes, exactly. Like this could be in a movie, like from romantic movie back then.
Back then. Yeah.
And I loved that
Like Midnight in
piano
Paris.
section. Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that piano, like, I guess,
Bert.
but the theme,
The melody.
was
Beautiful.
very, very beautiful. Obviously, the words are beautiful as well. Like,
He has a fantastic voice.
and then I was thinking, like, would I be able to paint you from memory? You know?
Me?
Yeah. Like, or even if I can't paint, because I can't.
Yes, you can.
Well, not like that. Like,
You
to be
can
able
do
to
anything
paint
you
someone.
want.
I know, but would I be able to, like, go to a sketch artist and paint you from memory? Like, how close together your eyes are, how, like, you know, your nose
I'm sure you
is,
could.
or everything.
I'm sure you could describe me, because I can describe you pretty perfectly with my eyes closed. But maybe maybe a sketch artist does that. But if you would take a class or two, you know, then you could. You're very talented. She's so talented on the instruments. It's so ridiculous. Like, if you would want to play piano, you could in a couple of months. Because she grabs the guitar and she just plays. And I could never do that. I played like with one finger. Like, my hand was like like bolted, you know, together. And you're just like, let me try this and let's do that. And, you know, that's talent.
Yeah. Well, thank you. But that's like what I was thinking about during the song, and it was beautiful. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous romantic piece.
It was.
It was great.
Okay. This is the last one. Bedlam. And this is, I think, also,
Elvis Costello and the Imposters.
2004, supposedly, because sometimes, you know what it said the other day? 1900.
Oh.
1900. So, yeah.
For who?
I don't know, some record that was from the 70s, but it said 1900.
Oh, wow.
So it was recorded.
Well, yeah, I don't know if this is 2004 or not, but Elvis Costello and the Imposters from the Delivery Man, Bedlam. Let's see.
I got this phosphorescent part to the gentle Jesus, meek and mild. I got this Harley that I'm stuck with, carrying another man's child. The solitary star announcing veil. burn out as we arrived to throw us back across the border. If they knew that we'd survive, and they were surprised to see us, so they greeted us with palms. They asked for ammunition, acts of contrition, and small arms. And I might recite a small prayer if I ever said them. I lay down on an iron frame and found myself in Bedlam. I wish that I could take something for drowning out the noise. Wailing echoes down the corridors. I got this imaginary radio and I'm punching up the dial. I got the AC train on the TV so it won't blow up in my eye. Everything I thought fanciful and mocked this to extreme must be family entertainment here in the strange land of my dreams. And I'm practicing my likeness of St. Francis of Assisi. And if I hold my hand outstretched, a little bird comes to me, and I might recite a small prayer if I ever said them. I lay down on an iron frame and found myself in Bedlam, escaping from the fingers that were stretching to the bars, wailing echoes down the corridors. The play of piano picks out, life goes on, the ringtone rang out Jerusalem, into the bitter sadness where the wretched blurs. We buried all the innocence, we lost very revenge. They got the scared and decorated girl strapped to the steel trunk of a Mustang. They drove it down a cypress grove where traders hang and stars still spangled. They dangle flags and other rags along a colored thread of twine. They drag that bruised and purple heart along the roads of Palestine. Someone went out muttering, he mentioned 30 pieces. Easter saw us slaughtering each wrapped in bloodstained fleeces. My thoughts returned to vengeance, but I put up no resistance. Though it seemed a long way from our home, it really was no distance. And I might recite a small prayer.
So crazy. How do you like it?
Okay, this is what I thought Elvis Costello was. So
Really?
now that I listened to this, I was like, oh, okay. I always related it to kind of like, I don't even know if
You
like
know-
a punk.
Yeah, it's so
kind of
funny because
scene.
I wanted to stop because you know what it reminds me a lot of?
What?
And that's going to sound weird because it's a female voice. It's No Doubt.
Oh, maybe.
Of her, Gwen
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stefani, I think she was deeply inspired
Yeah,
by
yeah,
him.
yeah. I'm sure.
And because I was like, this sounds like someone, but I don't know who it is. And then it's a band. What is it? A punk band, grunge, rock. And it's like, this sounds like No Doubt.
That's crazy.
But just the way he's phrasing here,
Yeah.
like, you know, very, he's using
Yeah.
a lot of the, you know, that stuff. And it sounds very, it's louder than the others, but it's cool. I like the bass.
yes, but this is exactly what I
think I heard a
would
song.
have expected from Elvis Costello.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe the song that I heard was like this as well, because I was so surprised with the first three. I was like,
Me too.
Wow.
Me too. I was like, oh,
this is
maybe
very
mellow
slow
and soft. Yeah.
So it's surprising, but I love that Lee incorporated a song a little different, not just 4 slow songs, but
Yes.
3 slow songs and then a really rocking one. You know?
Yes,
So
exactly.
you get the
I
full
know,
picture.
and the first one wasn't even slow. It was more, like we said, the tango-y, but it was obviously not as
Yeah, this is full
upbeat
rock,
as
and there's like this psychedelic keyboard doing like this.
Yeah.
Like when you play for a snake, you know? I love it though. It's really fun.
Me too.
Okay,
Let's keep
continue.
Recite a small prayer if I ever said that. I lay down on an iron frame and found myself in Bedlam, bowing like an actor. blues, but won't accept the cause. Wailing echoes down the corridors. Bedlam!
Very cool.
That was a trip.
Very different from the others, but very good too.
Absolutely. This was a great marathon for that reason, because
thank you so much.
The variety was perfect.
Perfect. And I'm a fan, you know. I can say I'm definitely going to listen to him again.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I'll be excited when we do, because not only is he a great musician with obviously a lot of talent, he does it in several different ways.
Yes.
Gracefully and...
Yeah. He has all these different... Like Sting, you know? Like I said, Sting, David Bowie, these are people that are just like... Doesn't matter what style of music you play, they just sing. They can do it all.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
This was wonderful. Thank you, Lee. We hope you enjoyed this. We hope everybody else enjoyed this with us. We're looking forward to more Elvis Costello on the channel. Let us know if that's something you'd like. If you're new here, feel free to give us a like or dislike or subscribe if you'd like to see us again. But we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Everyone.
Bye. All right.
Bye.
Estuvo largo, pero